Leading off,
it's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Here's the 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, the second base.
So now to the plate, Jorge Enriquez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Designated hitter, Yusniel Diaz.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Morales. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 58.
Stepping in now, Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average coming in, 257, 9 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate, Dyron Blanco. Swinging a drive and gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Miguel Vargas.
To the plate now, Miguel Vargas.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8.
Now to bat,
right fielder,
Thomas.
number 25.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Hit in the air down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Lions are out in front 5-0. Babe Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So to get his day started at the plate, Castillo trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Blanco is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Next to hit, Garcia. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Blanco is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Escobar.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Number 4 calls for it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 54.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 54. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Enriquez. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Now batting.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and a strike now. Enriquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 36. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hernandez has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The count now at 2-1. Fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Number 36 becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Adolis Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Thomas is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 6th.
And stepping in, number 84. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Morales.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's set. Here it comes. Correa, a Cuban-born ball player, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now
ready now is Dyron Blanco. He hit a 2-run homer first time up.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... The next batter will be Luis Robert, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Next up is Humberto Morales. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9.
And now in the box, number 86, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas. He flew out in his last debut.
Miguel Vargas.
And now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Vargas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thomas is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure. After what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. In now, Escobar. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
At the plate now, number 54. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Garcia is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And now here is Jorge Enriquez, singled in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Yusniel Diaz. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Enriquez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Morales, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped up. Garcia shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate here is Correa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Diaz at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 4. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.